Welcome, Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to our Simchat Shabbat services. We're so happy to see you here today and rest in the Shabbat with you.
All right. On page 627, if you've got it handy. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malchei Hamlachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Lochem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mimelech, malchei hamlachim, akadosh baruch hu. Baruch hu leshalom, malachei hashalom. Malachei elyon, Mimelech, malchei hamlachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Tzveitchem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mimelech, malchei hamlachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Akadosh Baruch Hu. Akadosh Baruch Hu.
Shabbat Shalom.
So just a quick techie check. So when I was singing, could you see and hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great, because somehow my little thumbnail thing disappeared, but that's fine as long as that didn't happen for everybody.
Okay. Brett Harris also says yes. So thank you, Brett, for confirming that.
Terrific.
So we find ourselves here again on the Simchat Shabbat, and this also during the week of Pesach. So we have a lot to celebrate this week. So Jerry, just I'm responding a little to the chats right now. So we're in a webinar, which means that we will be celebrating and taking in Shabbat together in this media rather than a meeting setting when we could see everybody. But stay tuned because we're thinking of that for future services so that we may be able to see each other. And just before we enter this holy space together, which really transcends physical boundaries right now, I invite us all to just take a breath, a moment of silence, and breathe in what community feels like in this way. And now I will be reading from page 184. You may join me. Each of us enters the sanctuary with a different need. Some hearts are full of peace and gratitude, overflowing with love and joy. They are eager to confront the day, to make the world a better place. They are recovering from illness or have escaped misfortune. We rejoice with them. Some hearts ache with sorrow. Disappointments weigh heavily on them. Families have been broken. Loved ones lie on a bed of pain. Death has taken a cherished loved one. May our presence and caring bring them comfort. Some hearts are embittered. Ideals are betrayed and mocked, answers sought in vain. Life has lost its meaning and value. May the knowledge that we too are searching restore our hope and renew our faith. We continue on page 186 with Midday.
Ani v'fanecha melechai v'kaya shehechezarta b'nishmati v'chela Rama emunatecha Rama emunatecha Ani v'fanecha melechai v'kaya shehechezarta b'nishmati v'chela Rama emunatecha Rama emunatecha Page 188 Hallelujah, nafshi Adonai Hallelujah, nafshi Adonai Hallelujah, nafshi Adonai Hallelujah, nafshi Adonai Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Ah, hallelujah, Azamir Elohai Ah, hallelujah, Azamir Elohai, Azamir Elohai, Azamir Elohai, Hallelujah, nafshi Adonai, Hallelujah, nafshi Adonai, Hallelujah, nafshi Adonai, Hallelujah, nafshi Adonai. Matovu, Matovu, Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Matovu, Matovu, Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Vani berov kashtecha, avodetecha, Eshtachanei elecha kodshecha, v'yiratecha, Matovu, Matovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Matovu, Matovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Adonai Ahati Leondetecha Kol Mishkan Kevodecha Mishkan Kodecha Bani Eshtachaveh Ve'echad Abracha Lifnei Adonai Osi Matovu Ohalecha Yaakov Mishkenatecha Yisrael Matovu Ohalecha Yaakov Mishkenatecha Yisrael Ani tefilati lecha Adonai yitratzon Elohim berov chastecha Elohim berov chastecha Aneni be'emet ishecha Matovu Ohalecha Yaakov Mishkenatecha Yisrael Matovu Ohalecha Yaakov Mishkenatecha Yisrael Mishkenatecha Yisrael.
We continue on page 194 with Asher Yatzar. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yatzar et ha'adam bechokmah. Uvara vo nekavim nekavim halulim halulim galui v'yadua lifnei chisei chevodecha she'im yipateach echad mehem o yisatem echad mehem Efshar lehitkayem v'la'amod lefanecha. Baruch atah Adonai, rofei chol basar umafli la'asot. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals all flesh, working wondrously.
Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatata bi, Shenatata bi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatata bi, Shenatata bi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Page 204. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu לעשות בדברי תורה לעשות בדברי תורה לעשות בדברי תורה לעשות בדברי תורה לעשות בדברי תורה
We seekers of God, how do we find you? In good deeds and in the study of Torah. And your search for us, you find us in the bending of the knee, in the rigor of study, in the honesty of commerce, through a good heart, through decency, in respect, true fellowship, companionship, and love, through truth and peace, in the no that is really no, and the yes that is really yes. Baruch atah Adonai, hamlamed Torah Lambo Yisrael.
Page 218. Hallelujah, 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 ki hazo, hallelujah, hallelujah, kerokumo, hallelujah, hallelujah, take the shofar. Hallelujah, never hallelujah, tofu ma'afu. Hallelujah, beminim ve'uma. Hallelujah, 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 tzitzelei Shabbat. Hallelujah, tzitzelei Teruah. Kol hanshama tehallel. Kol hanshama tehallel.
We continue on page 220. I just want to make sure you can see that. And we read together, even if our mouths were full of song as the sea, and our tongues full of joy in the countless waves, and our lips full of praise as wide as the sky's expanse, and were our eyes to shine like sun and moon, if our hands were spread out like heaven's angels, and our feet swift like young deer, we could never thank you adequately, Adonai, our God, the God of our ancestors, to bless your name for a 10,000th of many myriads of times, granted favors to our ancestors and to us. Before we move into the Hatzi Kaddish on page 224, I would just like to say that in response to some of our communal desire to see each other, I've just updated everyone here, the attendees, as panelists. So you do have the ability to share video if you would like, as well as mute and unmute yourself. I ask that you keep yourselves on mute during this time when we're in prayer, so that we do not have any delays with singing or reciting prayers. But if you would like to see each other, I hope that you were able to make use of that video function. So we continue on page 224 for Hatzi Kaddish.
Yit Gadal, V'yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah,
I'd love to see it here.
In a minute, in a minute.
V'chaye konu v'yomechon, uv'chaye deko Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Bagala, uv'izman kari, v'imeru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach, Le'alam u'al me'almaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach v'yishtabach, Yitba'ar v'yitrama v'yidnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, Shemei dekudesha b'riku, Le'elan min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Tamiran be'alma, v'imeru.
Amen.
La 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 la. 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 Baruch et Adonai. Amevorach. Baruch Adonai Amevorach. Le'olam va'ed. Le'olam, 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 le'olam,
Okay, whatever.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer or v'rei choshech oseh shalom u'barei et hakol. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer or v'rei choshech oseh shalom u'barei et hakol. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'me'orot. Ahavtanu Adonai, Ahavtanu Adonai, Ahavtanu Ahavtanu Adonai, Shema Yisrael,
Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kavod Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol avavcha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'aderech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha ukshartam le'od al yadecha v'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uv'isharecha Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor Daber el bnei Yisrael v'amarta alehem v'asu lahem tzitzit al kanfei vigdehem l'dorotam v'natanu al tzitzit hakanaf petil techelet v'haya lachem l'tzitzit Uritem oto, uzkartem et kol mitzvot Adonai, va'asitem otam, v'lo taturu, acharei levavachem, ve'acharei enechem, asher atem zonim, achareihem. Lema'am tizkaru, va'asitem et kol mitzvotai, V'tem kedushim l'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim v'hiyot lachem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Adonai Elohechem emet.
Please join me in reading at the bottom of page 239. The eternal truth is that you alone are God, and there is no one else.
May the
May the
righteous
righteous
of all nations
rejoice in your love and exult in your justice. Let them beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Let nation not live sword against nation, nor learn war anymore. You shall not hate your brother or your sister in your heart. The stranger that sojourns with you shall be accepted as your equal, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. Why do you crush my people and oppress the poor? Asked God. We know that the Eternal One defends the poor and upholds the rights of the needy. Praise to God Most High. Blessed is God and deserving of blessing. We continue on page 240 with Mi Chamocha.
Mi chamocha ma'eli Adonai Mi chamocha Akodesh Nora Tilo Osei Tehilot on Shirah Kadisha Shekugelim Shimcha Svatayam Yakat Kulam Hodu Vehimiku Vayamuru Adonai Yimulok Lelam Naed Adonai Yimulok Leolam Naed Michamocha Naeli Adonai Michamocha Neda Bakodesh Sur Yisrael Kuma be'ezrat Yisrael Ufadechu mechu yadav Yisrael Go aleinu Adonai tzevot shemo Kedosh Yisrael Baruch atah Adonai God Yisrael Na 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 Adonai Na 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 Sfatai Tiftach Na 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 Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha Na 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 Adonai Na 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 Shvatai Tiftach Na 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 Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekonei Hakol Vezocher Chastei Avot Ve'imahot Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'Mashiach U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayeh HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia Morid Hatal Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed Mechayeh HaKol Verachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Verofech Olim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot Umidom Melach Melech Mimid Umechayeh Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'emanata Lechayot HaKol Baruch atah Adonai
15 minutes from now. You want a cup of coffee in the meanwhile?
No, thank
Mekadesh et Simcha ba'olam Keshem shemati shimo Tobish nemarom Hakatsu olayad neviecha וקרא זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוא כל הארץ כבודו אדיר אדירנו אדוני אדוננו אדיר שמך בכל הארץ ברוך כבוד אדוני במקומו אחד הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו ורחמיו לעיני כל חי אני אדוני אלוהיכם ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון לדור ודור הללויה לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג המקדשי שבי כולם ישמחו ויתענגו מטבעך והשביעי רצית בו וקידשתו כעמדת ימים אותו קראת זכר למעשה בראשית ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג המקדשי שבי כולם ישמחו ויתענגו מטבעך והשביעי רצית בו וקידשתו כעמדת ימים אותו קראת זכר למעשה בראשית זכר למעשה בראשית.
We continue on page 254 with our prayer specifically for Pesach, which we are celebrating and have celebrated with Seders just a few days ago. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, ya'aleh ve'yavo, ve'yezacher zichronenu, bezichron kol amcha beit Yisrael lefanecha, L'tova, l'chein, ul'chesed, ul'rachamim, l'chaim, ul'shalom, b'yom, ha'matzot hazeh. Zochreinu Adonai Eloheinu bo l'tova. Amen. Ufokdeinu v'lo livracha. Amen. V'hoshienu v'lo chaim. Amen. Our God and God of our ancestors, of our fathers and mothers, on this day of Pesach, our third, be mindful of us and your people Israel. for good, for love, for compassion, life, and peace. Remember us for well-being. Amen. Visit us with blessing. Amen. And help us to a fuller life. Amen. We invite you to take this time to pray silently within the meditations of your heart.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chayim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chayim. Ufros Aleinu, Sukkot Shlomecha, V'taknenu Beitzah Tova Ilfanecha. Ufros Aleinu, Sukkot Shlomecha, V'hoshienu Lema'an Shemecha. Grant us peace, we pray to you. Raise us up to life renewed. Be our help and spread the shelter of your wings. Keep like troubles far away as we journey day to day. Guard our going and our coming through what life may bring. Ufros Aleinu, Sukkot Shlomecha, V'taknenu Beitzah Tova Ilfanecha. Ufros Aleinu, Sukkot Shlomecha, V'hoshienu Lema'an Shemecha. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chayim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chayim. Ushmor tzedkenu, u'boenu l'chayim u'l'shalom. Shalom, shalom, u'l'shalom, me'ata ve'adonai. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chayim. Baruch atah Adonai, haporis sukkot shalom, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chayim.
We continue
Go ahead.
We continue with Chatzi Hallel on page 560.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu likro et halel. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Adonai, hallelujah, Shema Adonai. Ishem Adonai Levorah Me'atave Adonai Mizrach Shemesh Anevo Me'ul Hashem Adonai Rama Fogohim Adonai Al Hashamayim Kevodo. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Adonai, hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Shem Adonai, Levorah, Me'atave Adonai, Adonai, Elohim, Amavi Shabbat. Amashpili Rot Hashamayim Ba'aretz. Hallelujah, 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 Adonai, hallelujah, Shema Adonai, Shem Adonai, Levorah, Me'atave Adonai. Yai dai 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 yai dai 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 yai dai 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 yai dai 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 yai dai 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 dai. Say Yisrael, Yisrael, Yaakov, Emanu-El. I tell you, the cold show. Israel, Shabbat. I am Ramayanos. I am Deli Solahor. Ehari Rakheini. Ehad Kinei. So say Israel, Israel, Yaakov, Emanu-El. I tell you, the cold show, Israel, Shabbat. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Page 565. Odule Adonai Kito, Kile'olam Kasto, Yamarna Yisrael, Kile'olam Kasto, Kile'olam Kasto. Yomru Nave Kaharon, Kile'olam Kasto, Yomru Nairei Adonai, Kile'olam Kasto, Kile'olam Kasto. Kile'olam Kasto, Kile'olam Kasto, Odule Adonai Kito, Kile'olam Kasto, Kile'olam Kasto, Kile'olam Kasto, Kile'olam Kasto, Odule Adonai Kito, Kile'olam Kasto, Kile'olam Kasto. Page 566. Aziv Zimrat Yah. Yeshua. Aziz, Simratia, Ayehi, Yeshua. Aziz, Simratia, Ayehi, Yeshua. Simratia, Ayehi, Yeshua.
And we also are continuing our wonderful tradition of studying Torah together in this community. And to share his words of Torah today, Steve Natko will be reading a few lines for us, and also just sharing a little bit about their meaning for him. To bless our study of Torah, I read from page 204. O Adonai, our God, let the words of Torah be sweet in our mouths and the mouths of your people Israel, so that we, our descendants, and the descendants of all your people Israel, may know you by studying your Torah for its own sake. Blessed are you, Adonai, who teaches Torah to your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai ham lamed Torah le'amo Yisrael. And Steve will be reading from Exodus 33:12, if you'd like to follow along.
Am I unmuted?
You are unmuted.
Oh, good. So Becky invited me to say a few words today. And the words that come to mind for me are Ma nishtana halayla hazeh mikol halelot. There's a terrific cartoon in this week's New Yorker. And those of you who are with me on Facebook have seen it. But it shows an elderly couple sitting in front of their computer screen and seeing what we all see now, basically a screen full of images at a Seder. They have a Seder plate sitting in front of them, and the caption for the cartoon is, "Why is this night different from all other nights?" It's sort of a bittersweet smile. Anyway, even though we can't be together during this Pesach, here we are together at Simchat Shabbat, as we have been for nearly 2 decades. This too shall pass. Amen. Vayomer Moshe el Adonai Re'eh atah Omer Elai Ha'al et ha'am hazeh ve'ata lo hodatani et asher tishlach imi ve'ata amarta yiditicha v'shem v'gam matzata ein ve'ena ve'ata imna מצאתי חן בעיניך, הודיעני נא את דרכיך, ואגעך למען אמצאת חן בעיניך, וראה כי עמך הגוי הזה, ויאמר פניי ילכו וחניכותי לך, ויאמר אליו אם אין פניך הולכים, אל תנחלנו מזה.
Yasher Koach. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you all.
And thank you for your beautiful words of Torah. We continue now with our prayer for healing, which can be found on page 374. During this time, I also would like to introduce a prayer written specifically for those who are struggling, who need healing from the pandemic that we're in right now. This was written by Rabbi Sheldon Martyr. May there be healing and blessing for us and all the people throughout the world who live now under the shadows of illness, anxiety, and isolation. May hope turn our fear to faith and show us a way to peace of mind, wholeness within, and strength from community. May those who care for the sick with their hands, their voices, and their hearts be blessed with the courage and stamina. May those who pursue healing through medical skill and knowledge be blessed with insight, patience, and compassion. Let us, the caregivers and hope givers, shine the soft light of human kindness in dark places. Let us heal. May all of us, the sick and well together, know and feel the blessing of ancient times. Hazak ve'ematz. Be strong and of good courage. During this time, our community also thinks of Zalman Ben-Dina, Gabby Kraft-Buckman, Jeffrey Carlin, Aaron Taylor, Susan Robb, Linda Rubino, Arlene Furman, David Bregman, Rabbi Rob Nosenchuk, Neil Silverman, Deborah Linder, Susan Klein, Linda Fleischer, Don Hirsch, Ruth Bat Yosef and Miriam, Martin Ostroff, Sharon Nace, Pearl Weitzman, Summer Curter, Rosalie Rapfogel, Phil Toscano, Leonard Silverman, Malha Aviva Bat Dina Rivka, Mason Rockmore, Emily Tucker, Jeremy Canterman, Mike Condon, Jennifer Levitt, Erwin Walkwin, Bernie Weinstein, Larry Maslow, Perry Shellman, Luke Chang, Ravi Vidra Shandak, Ritu Shandrak, Marty Gelfand, Barry Sakowitz, Mark Plowker, Cindy Plowker, Rochelle Spurgle, Martin Spurgle, Mike Blumenfeld, Richard Bretblatt, Somsai Billamy, Roseanne McKenney, Clive Brown, Marsha Brown, Joseph Silver, Irene Hartel. I also see that there are some names that we have sorry. Just having a few issues here. I also see some names in our chat.
I think you have to go to the icon, the Zoom icon.
Sorry, someone is actually sharing their screen. I'm wondering if only host. Great. Okay, thank you. We also say the Misha Barach for all the healthcare workers and first responders caring for our worldwide community: Mark Harris, Robin Schaff, Sherry Frawley, McKenna Huntley, and Clifford Goldman. Misha Barach to Steve Goldberg's wife, who's recuperating from COVID, and Donna Factor, Joanne Spera, Richard Cohen. We continue on page 374.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Ishenera imote mekor habraka leavoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us sing, Amen.
We continue with the Elenu on the bottom of page 586. You may rise if it is your custom.
Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shalo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kumishbechot ha'adama, shalo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Page 591. נאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. נאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. נאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
It is a fearful thing to love what death can touch, a fearful thing to love, hope, dream, to be, to lose, and oh, to lose. A thing for fools this, a holy thing to love. For your life has lived in me, your laugh once lifted me, your word was gift to me. To remember this brings a painful joy. 'Tis a human thing to love, a holy thing to love what death has touched. It is during this time that we think of those who we have lost. We think of those who we have lost most recently from COVID-19, and we think of their families and are with them during this moment. We also think of those who we have lost in our own community. We recall loved ones who have passed in the last 30 days. Barry Moskowitz, uncle of Jessica Bruder, Anita Berry, mother of Ben Berry, Monroe Brody, husband of Millicent Brody, Vicki Rubenstein, wife of Melvin Rubenstein, Diane Saunders, mother of Rob Saunders, Sion Goslin, father of Sabrina Keller, Maxine Judd, Larry Schwartz, father of Jerry Schwartz, Alan Sheffron, father of Lori LaMonica, Cheryl Osternow, daughter-in-law of Cheryl Cohen, Stanley Sporkin, father of Elizabeth Sporkin, Roberta Oberman, mother of Donna Murr, Roberta Bloom, mother of Terry Bloom and Stephen Bloom, Linda Simon, mother of Jason Simon, Esther Silver, mother of Tammy Rader. We also recall loved ones who have passed but have not yet been buried. Stuart Suttonberg, father of Pamela Fetterbush. We commemorate the yard sites of those in our community: Martin Albin, Esther Azen, Evelyn Bauer, Dora Berkovich, Lillian Block, Helen Boyer, Esther Molly Cash, Benjamin Coe, Ned Cohn, Allison Kerming Dorfman, Leah Enton, Natalie Epstein, Irving Fettergreen, Sadie Fisher, Max Gast, Fanny Gerber, Julius E. Glechenhaus, Victor W. Glechenhaus, Al Goldstein, Irving Glossman, Jeanette Havison, Rose Heyman, Leonard Herman, Jacob Holt, Irma Maisel Horowitz, Geraldine Eisenach, Estelle Jasson, Alice Karp, Ethel Karp, Hyman Kravitz, Alice Kruger, Lynn Lacey, Salvatore Laconti, Florence Lipitsky, Nancy Lavin, Yetta Leibowitz, Albert Littman, Jacob Lowe, Nathan Middleberg, Harold Novick, Sylvia Paris, Philip Reichman, James L. Rock, Sheldon Rothfleisch. Jules Rosansky, Milton Schuster, Pinchas Schwartzberg, Irving Shane, Henry Solkalner, Louis Staff, Tilly Staub, Henry S. Weil, Joseph White, Abraham Williams, Stephen Zunk. I also invite you to add names to our chat if you are thinking of someone during this time. We're also remembering the recent deaths of Martin Fox, John McNulty and Rita Nadler, Ellis Marsalis, and John Prine. We continue with the Mourner's Cottage on page 598. If it is your custom, we ask you to please rise. Yit gadal v'yit kadash me'raba, ve'alma divra hirte ve'amlik malhute, b'chayehon uvyomechon uvchaye tehol beit Yisrael, b'gala usman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach le'olam al me'el maya, v'yit barak v'yishpak v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudasha berchu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirchata, tushbahata v'nechamata, damiram be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, ve'ayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mrumav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing.
And for our closing song, what better than Avadim Hayinu? We are in the intermediate days of Pesach, and the words, once we were slaves and now we are free, is obviously an extra interesting thing to think about at this time of the pandemic. But we are free to even in this time, to do the right thing, to take care of each other as a community, as friends, as family, and including people we don't know. We are free to make the proper choices and do the right thing and take care of ourselves as a full community. So I bet you don't need the words. Avadu hayinu hayinu Ata b'nei chorim b'nei chorim Avadim hayinu Ata b'nei chorim Avadim hayinu Ata b'nei chorim b'nei chorim Avadim hayinu hayinu Ata b'nei chorim b'nei chorim Avadim hayinu Ata b'nei chorim Avadim hayinu Ata b'nei chorim b'nei chorim Ata b'nei chorim b'nei chorim Ata b'nei chorim b'nei chorim. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
Chag
shalom.
Sameach.
Hag Sameach. We have a little critter who wants to say Hag Sameach. Hag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
Services are fun, huh? Yeah.
Door by door, we've got the next generation.
Yeah, we do.
Just in the nick of time.
I have some lots of brie if anybody wants to come pick some up.
Thank you. And thank you also to Steve for chanting for us and offering your wonderful, look at that, a wonderful fan club. We thank you for your words of Torah. I'm actually going to, in the chat, include my email address in case any of you would like to speak personally, just if you want to talk, or also if you would like to give feedback about services, you can email me and I'd be happy to speak with you. I want to also thank Rick always for the music that makes Shabbat so holy, and this community that also does so. Shabbat shalom.
Pleasure. Shabbat shalom also. And before we lose folks, just a quick acknowledgement. I'm aware that we had some audio problems on my end, sort of muffling of some sort, which, as near as I can tell, was something out there in the Zoom connection, not on my end, because we were clean 2 weeks ago. So anyway, we'll try to figure that out. But apologies that it wasn't completely clean. And we
Well, you just got to get Annie on it, Rick.
We'll see what we can do about that. We will research.
And I also just quickly want to say, Ari, thank you for also preparing Torah. We are always happy to have a plethora of people who want to chant. Often that is not my experience with my B'nai Mitzvah students. I'm happy to actually listen to your Torah chanting if anyone wants to join me as well. And there's a great lunch and learn at 11 a.m. with Rabbi Kroloff. And we're thanking everybody for their wonderful participation in our service.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.